Hello Seekers, welcome to Oracle Ma, and today I will ask the full moon goddess for messages. Today is a special full moon, the super blue moon, super moon, and we will see what messages you will get today. Let's see. First of all, I will draw 3 cards and you choose a card. There will be 3 piles and you can choose a card. These are my oracle cards, Oracle Ma, secret messages, and you can order these cards at, if you click on the website, the Game Crafter, and the link will be in the description box. So now let's draw 3 cards. First one, Creatrix, and the second and the third one. The second one is Inner Voice and Intuition, and the third one is Inner Strength. So now look at the cards and then choose one. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Let's take a closer look. This is Creatrix. This is Inner Voice and Intuition. This card here is Inner Strength. So now take your time, and I give you some time for choosing a card. Okay, welcome pile number 1. You have chosen the card Creatrix, and now we'll see what messages are coming through from you. I will use the tarot Osho Zen, and then additionally I will also use the Petit Lenormand cards. So let's see, let's start. Too many, but interesting, it was built. Oh yeah, 2. Okay, I take the 2. Waiting, rebirth, traveling, and Inner Voice. Okay, you can see all of the cards. I move it a little bit up here. Okay. This full moon night will give you a lot of, let's say, yeah, how shall I say? Yeah, it will give you insights, really important insights. So it seems like that you had a phase of enormous inner doubts or some kind of situations which had been really negative, yeah, and it's now this full moon you use really to move away, to move away from this negativity. So you are moving away from this negativity, and you use also this full moon or the time around the full moon. That could be also tomorrow, or the week after the full moon. Yeah, you're using this time for celebration, for embracing yourself, embracing your ideas, embracing your projects, embracing everything what is important for you, and you leave many things behind. And what this full moon also tells you, the full moon goddess wants to tell you that you really you have the power to create the life you want, the life you deserve. Yeah. And it's maybe important for you to leave a particular kind of environment behind, and to leave a situation behind. And this is also indicated through this card here, traveling, which is in the traditional tarot, the Eight of Wands. And the Eight of Wands is a card also of taking action, yeah, moving forward. But it's not just moving forward without reflecting. This is here we having the card inner voice. The inner voice card is in the traditional tarot, the high priestess. So here, look at the high priestess here. If you see, yeah, here see, you see this depiction of the high priestess. So it's also a time, not only a time of action, but also a time of reflection. So it may seem like a paradox, but it is not, because without proper reflection and meditation, you're just moving forward. You're just moving forward without any kind of plan. It's like, maybe it does make be adventurous yet. You just say one day I just get into a train and I get out at the station and I have an adventure. But most of the time, if you get out at the train station, you don't know the city, and you don't even know if they have maybe a guest house. And then you get out at the train station, you don't know the city, you don't know anybody, you want to find a guest house, you want to find a place where you can sleep. And it seems that in this particular city or in this village or whatever, there is no guest house. And then you are sitting there and you don't know what are you doing there. Yeah. And if you would have reflected before, you would have planned your journey, and you would have gone to a place, also uh, a place you don't know at all, but you would have maybe asked before, is there a place where I can stay? And is there a little guest house, or are there hotels? Where can I eat? Is there some kind of restaurant? And you would have planned it before. I hope you get what I want to say. It's not just moving forward without any kind of plan. For example, even if you want to move somewhere else in a different kind of city, yeah, you move there. But if you move there and you don't have an apartment, or you don't have a place to stay, then it's getting difficult for you. You get my point, yeah? This is what I want to say. So you move forwards. This is really what all the cards saying here. First of all, use this period of this full moon. Yeah, use it really for a celebration, for everything what you have achieved, and also celebrate that you could leave many things which had not been really great. Yeah, I say it really. Just say it. They hadn't been great. Yeah, you had been through a phase where there had been things which were really, really weighing you down. Yeah, it was not a really good situation. Okay, and so now you are really take your time and celebrate your achievement, and celebrate how far you have come. And then the full moon goddess, this energy of the full moon goddess, will help you realizing that you are the creatrix, and you can really weave your web. Yeah, the creatrix is symbolized by grandmother spider, and grandmother spider in she weaves the web of life. So, and you also can weave your web, how you would like your life to be. Yeah, and you can reweave it if you're not happy with your situation. And this is what the cards are really indicated. It's time for you to move on, to travel to a different place. Yeah, that doesn't have to be also travel to a different kind of environment. It can be you stay in your environment, but you change your mind. Yeah, you change your mind, and you don't meet maybe particular kind of places. You don't go to kind of particular kind of places. You stop the contact with people. It could be many things. But before you move on, it's time also for you always to take time for inner reflection and for asking your inner voice what is really good for me, what is good for me. You don't listen on this journey, on this moving forwards away from all different kind of things which were hindering yours eco spiritual development. So things which were hindering you on your personal journey, on your journey of self development, on your journey of inner growth. So, this kind of things you are moving on, but you don't listen to other people, what they tell you, okay? You just listen to your inner voice. And this is what's really coming through. And now I also ask the Petit Lenormand for some kind of additional messages. Let's see what's coming through. But it's interesting here. Absolutely interesting. Very positive messages actually coming through. And this card here symbolizes Madame Lenormand, and it's also a card which symbolizes the oracle reader. And here you have, and it's really it's interesting because here you have the high priestess, which is also related. She's also related to oracle reading, and secret messages in a voice. And here you have Madame Lenormand, which also represents if you just read about her biography, it's really fascinating. So if you have time, Google a little bit, and I will also make in future some kind of documentaries about Madame Lenormand. And if you come to Paris and Père Lachaise, the cemetery Père Lachaise, there is the tomb of Madame Lenormand, and I really, if you come there, and because this card also says traveling, so if you come there, I would really suggest go there, sit and meditate, and see if Madame Lenormand has even more messages. But anyhow, it means what this says here is like, be yourself. The dog represents loyalty, and in this context here, it's really also emphasizing the message: be loyal to yourself, and be loyal to your ideas, to your projects, whatever you want to achieve here. And the good luck is on your side. So, this was your message, pile number one. And if you have enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the channel. And also, um, you can book also a personal oracle reading. So if you're interested, then all the infos are in the description box. So thanks again, and see you again. Welcome, pile number two. You have chosen the card Inner Voice and Intuition. And now let's see what is the message of the full moon goddess for you. What special message is coming through here? And I'm using here the tarot Osho Zen. And for any additional messages, I also will use the Petit Lenormand cards. So let's see what's coming through here. That was interesting. Okay, two are coming out. That's interesting. That's a very interesting message. A completely contrary, actually, to pile number one. Interesting. Very interesting, actually. Okay, I will put it a little bit up here that you can see all the cards. See, coming so much. Okay. The thing is that something really has caused you a lot of pain. There was a particular kind of situation, and you may not be able to talk about it. Okay, it's like causing you, really, it's causing you pain, and it's maybe also better for you that you keep it to yourself. Maybe you are in an environment where there are people who don't understand you, and it seems like that these people, this card in the traditional tarot, it means something completely else, but in this tarot, especially in this tarot, this is this is a card of people. This people, as this card, it's not a card of people, it's the card says compromise, but the whole story behind this card talks about time, ancient times in Japan, where there were some kind of guys like that, and they were like spies. I have not, I don't remember it now exactly what was the story behind it, but the thing is, like, those guys, you could not trust them. Okay, they were roaming around and they were doing things just for their advantage. Yeah, that they get an advantage, that they get any kind of money from the emperor, or they get a better job in the court and in the palace, or whatever, where they had been, or in the castle, wherever they had been. So those guys were very dishonest guys, you could not trust them. And so, and it may be like your situation at the moment is a little bit that you are surrounded by people and you can't trust them. And there was a particular kind of situation which caused you a lot of pain, and you felt really alone, and it had a thing. But at the same time, this situation which caused you a lot of pain, it was also a time where you could reflect about it. That could have been a relationship, or it could have been also some kind of work related stuff, or health related stuff even. It could have been many kind of situations. So you just take what resonates. This is a general reading. So, and if you are interested, if this message is resonating, then you just write to me and we can do a follow-up reading. Okay, just if it's really resonating with you. So anyhow, it's a general reading, and that will be for everybody, that will be different. But the thing is also that that in general you're a person who really knows how to enjoy the little things in life. And this is Ratri, my dog Ratri, who is coming here. Yeah, and you also may enjoy seeing a little dog. You enjoying seeing flowers or seeing birds and butterflies. Like, look at this guy here. Yeah, how he's enjoying this moment here. Yeah, and you are like this. You also like this. You're enjoying the beautiful moments. What other people may not be able to enjoy. Yeah, and this really makes your life special. But something caused you to lose this joy. Yeah, there was a situation. It could have also been a situation which had to do with some kind of institution, some kind of contract. It could have been also some kind of with a marriage or divorce, something. For everybody, this is different. I don't want now to go deeper into this, but there was a situation which caused you a lot of pain. And now this full moon is inviting you to reflect upon this situation and to let it go, to to listen, to listen, really take time and to listen to your inner voice and intuition. Because with this full moon, really your healing can really begin. And look at this card here. It's it's in the traditional tarot. It's the three of hearts, the three of swords. Swords. I'm sorry, yeah. And it's a heart. It's depicted like a heart. And the swords are piercing the heart. And here, this depiction is completely different. So there is something. See, this person is surrounded by ice because this ice was something like a protection from the pain. But because of this kind of shield, what it was important here, it was important, this shield was important, but on the other side, it was also causing you to just suppress the pain and not to work through it here. It's important to look at a situation and then you look at it. And even if it means, yeah, see, a person is crying, it's he genderless. So uh, the person is crying, and this crying is really helping. It's helping you. It's helping you. Whatever you want to do, you can. You can also go like the other card here is represented by a lake and the night. It's a very peaceful card. You can also go to a lake or to water, go to a waterfall, something like this where you can reflect and just let it go, let it flow away and rejuvenate yourself and let all this pain go away. Yeah, it's a process, but with this energy of this special supermoon, you are invited to start this process of healing. And there is no recipe. You do what is best for you. And this is the card, was also the card he's saying inner voice and intuition. So you listen to your inner voice and you will realize what is best for you and how you will leave this pain in the past and reconnect to this joy, to your real true essence of your being, this joy of life, this joy in the daily so-called little things, yeah, watching the flowers, the butterflies, watching the night, the stars. So you will reconnect to this. So your healing begins now. And with the energies of this full moon, you're really supported on this healing journey. So thank you, pile number 2. This was your reading. If you have enjoyed it, then please subscribe to my channel. And I'm also doing personal readings, and you can book one. So, and the more informations are in the description box. So thanks again. Bye. Welcome, pile number 3. This is your reading. So we will see now what messages are coming through for you. What are the messages of the full moon goddess for you? Let's see. And I'm using here Tarot Osho Zen. Let's see what messages are coming through for you. Interesting. Okay. 3 cards. Okay, I take them. I'll take them. If they're coming out here. Okay, 6. And one, I feel I need another one. One card. Another card. It's interesting. Very interesting reading. All readings are interesting, actually. Yeah. All the 3 readings are very interesting. So I hope you can see all the cards a little bit. Just put it a little bit up here. Put it here. Yeah. So it's, you can see it. I think it's enough. So inner strength, yeah. Very interesting reading. So it seems like you had been in a phase for some time where you felt a lot of sorrow, yeah, a lot of sorrow, inner conflicts. It may have been even depression for some, yeah. Anyhow, there were some really problems. I would say what I'm feeling here is mental, really mental health problems. And you took your time to rest because you knew that you have to rest. You just you just make a pause, yeah, just pressing the pause button and say, now it's enough. Now I have to take time for myself. And it was a period where you felt maybe also a little bit of stuck, but it was not really that you were stuck. You just needed your time to process these inner problems and these inner conflicts. And during this period you really needed a lot of inner strength, yeah. This is really coming through, and you have a lot of inner strength. Maybe you are really not aware of it, that you have this strength. And because of this inner strength, you can move on. You have the power. You have the power to leave these problems behind, yeah. And it was completely okay for you that you took this time off and you said, okay, now I have enough, now I take a break. But this break also helped you to come to a place of a new vision. Yeah, you started to see your life from a different perspective. It's not only a pause button. This pause button, this pause, this break helped you to see the situation in a completely different light. And in the traditional tarot, this card here is actually the Hanged Man, channelers. I say the Hanged Man, they say the Hanged Man, it can be channelers, it's channelers. So the hanged person, I say the hanged person. So it's, if you see the card in the traditional tarot, it's like you see it also means like you see the situation from a different kind of perspective. And this is again Ratri here. Ratri is helping me. Ratri, okay, I let her stay. Yeah, she wants to say something and she has chosen the card awareness. Very interesting. See, she has chosen the card awareness. And she doesn't live here. She's also a very psychic dog, yeah. Awareness. It's very interesting for you because you have come to a place of awareness where you have realized that this kind of mental health problem and the sorrows and everything, this is not your real inner being. This is not your real true essence. This is not what you want. And you realized, you came really to the awareness. See, this card is really interesting here. And she was really emphasizing that I talk more about this card. If you see here, there is a veil. And because of this veil, you couldn't see who you really are. Yeah. And this full moon here is now really helping you lifting this veil, really enlighten your path. Yeah, it's helping you lifting this veil, opening it, opening a gate, and you realize that you have the power to manifest, the life that you really wish. Yeah, you had to go through this phase, and this phase was helping you. It was really helping you on realizing that you can't stay in this place because it will not help you. It will not help you on your path. You stay stuck. And therefore you realize that you have really the power to manifest what you want in your life. And you got to a place of awareness. And this is really important. And this full moon, you will see that during the full moon night and after the full moon, you will come more and more in this place of awareness where you realize what you really deserve and what you really want, and that you have the power to manifest. And it's really a new beginning for you, a new beginning, and a prosperous new beginning full of abundance. So, and you will see even the first changes you will see around the full moon. Yeah, you will already see the first changes, the first positive changes for you. And I would like, for this reading, I would like to take also the Petit Lenormand cards, a little bit for clarification, a little bit for an additional information. Let's see. That's interesting. That's very interesting here. I see the snake as a very positive card. So there are some, I have my own interpretations, okay? The snake is a very positive card. For me, it means the snake has the power of transformation because a new moon snake sheds her old skin. The snake sheds her old skin and she gets a new skin. So, and this really emphasizes here that also you will shed your skin, and you will see that what this says to me is also like now we are at full moon, but next the new moon, when the new moon is coming, you will have even more realizations, yeah, that you have to leave something behind what you thought, yeah, a skin, yeah, skin really, the skin, what the skin is now symbolizing, could be some kind of habits, thoughts, self-imposed limitations, whatever it may have been. This is a general reading, so I just say. And the moon here also symbolizes emotions, and symbolizes in this kind of thing, symbolizes also success. So, and again, it has to do with also the energy of the moon, and it really says, again, it's very interesting because the card the cards really, they emphasize that the moon energy is really helping you on your journey, yeah, and helping you on this journey of awareness and journey of manifesting the life you really desire. So, and you will see that there will be really a lot of positive changes on this healing journey when you start now, the full moon night, and coming to the next new moon. You will see already a lot of positive changes. So, this was your reading, pile number 3. And if you have enjoyed it, then please subscribe to the channel. And I also do personal readings. So if you would like to book a personal reading, then just see in the description box. There I given all the informations in the description box. So thanks again and bye.